Hello there and welcome back. This is part 2 of Steve Rossé's online Tuba Studio classes. We're going to be incorporating now what we did in section 1, part 1, with the meditation in the air. We're going to put that now directly into the playing. Alright? Now when we do take the air in, we need to think about the best sound we can possibly make. Reminder, the sound of the air coming in, which is the sound of the air going out. Alright? So we're going to take 2 breaths in and out to rehearse the sound and the feeling of that air with our bodies. And on the third time, we're going to play an open note. Our fundamental bottom, not pedal, but bottom open note. So for those of you who are on a C tuba with me, the sound will be a C. If you're on a B flat tuba, open of course is going to be B flat. F tuba will be an F. So for those of you who are not on C tubas, we will be in intervals, which will be very nice. Okay? So now we're going to go for our big, breathing, dark tuba sounds. Think of some adjectives of what you want your sound to be like. Golden, dark, beautiful, big, whatever. If you're on a trumpet or horn or trombone, think of some adjectives. All right? Here we go. Open, 2 full breaths with air through the instrument, and then third time we're going to play our open note. Here we go. Second valve, same thing. Next one. One and 2, same thing. Think of a big sound, big air. And fourth valve, which in our case is a G. As deep as we can. And then relaxed. Great. All right, you can hear the little cat meowing in the background. Her name is Pixie, by the way. Himalayan. She's about 17. Okay, back to the tuba. Let's repeat that again. Each time you take a breath, focus on deeper, darker, more controlled air that not only prepares you to play the tuba really well, but in a meditative kind of way, relax your mind and get your body to be energized to play. All right? So all is one and one is all with the thought process, the air, the tuba, physically how you feel as if it was a yoga pose or ballet. All right? But it's tuba, and we've got tuba sounds that are driven by the air, and the lips sing in the wind that the air creates. That's why this sound is very important. We need to have the best sound we can have. All right? Here we go. We're going to do this exercise again together. Deeper breaths, more relaxed. yourself feeling? How does it sound? If you're doing this by yourself, you need to ask yourself this. How do I sound? Is this the best sound I can possibly make? Is it the best sound I've ever made? If this is the best sound you've ever made, then bravo, you're on point. And now you want to raise the bar and sound even better. If it's not the best sound you've made, you can repeat this process again and again and again until you're getting the best sounds you've ever made before you continue on with your practice session. If you're with other people, you might not be able to hear yourself so well, but at least what you're doing is you're supporting and encouraging each other, that you're each on your own journey making your best sounds. All right? So, playing the tuba is a very physical thing to do. There is a sort of athleticism in it. And so now we're going to do the air squats that will then help this, because it's going to move your air and it's going to awaken your body. And with an awakened body, an awakened brain, and moving air, it's going to be better. All right? So for those of you who have not done an air squat before, the top part of me will leave the camera because I'm doing this on my own. People are in isolation. And so I am, as a courtesy to you, I am making this video just on my own. Okay? So here we go. Air squats. We're going to be standing with our feet. I'll explain to you. Looking at the camera here. Our feet about shoulder width apart at an angle, something like that. All right, and we want to stand tall with our hands out like this. And when we come down, we're going to inhale as we come down and explode up. And come down as if, I don't know if any of you ever been to Asia or Europe where they have squat toilets. Imagine that's what you're doing, all right? But we're doing breathing exercises. Hands out parallel, explode up. Explode with the air out as you go up. All right, so we're going to do 10 of these with me, each time a little bit deeper, and explode harder, although you're going to use really full, gentle, strong air. Here we go. Here's 1. And 2. And 3. And 4, breathing deeper every time. 5. 6. 7. Big tummy breaths. 8. 9, filling the upper lungs as well. And 10, slower and deeper, and explode. Great. How you feel? Gets the heart going a little bit, which is great. You got more oxygen. That means you've got more oxygen, more blood flow. Your lungs, your heart, your brain are all being fed with more red blood cells, white blood cells, oxygen. This is all good and healthy. It wakes us up. It's better than a cup of coffee, for sure, doing these sort of things. So if you're ever feeling a little bit down in the day, just do 10 air squats. And you'll be back up. You don't need a coffee. But when you have a coffee, enjoy it. All right? For what it is. All right, now we're going to do that exercise again. Now that we've done the air squats, our air is moving. We're not going to play as loud as we can. We're just going to play with big, big, beautiful sounds. Okay? Nice and solid. Here we go. The open note. Second. How'd that go for you? So what I want you to do now is I want you to pause the video and I want you to write in a journal, or my journal that I've sent to you, how you feel, and have a conversation with people that you are with. How does it feel to do a warm-up like this where you throw in air squats in the middle of this in the first 10-15 minutes of the day? And acknowledge how you feel about that, and if it helps you, by all means, incorporate this. All right, so we're going to pause the video here, but before we pause, I want to give you an encouragement to go on with this exercise. We just went from, for example, for me and the C tubas, C down to G. All right, and now you can continue on your own from from C to G, back to C, an octave higher, and then go lower, higher, each by a fourth, fifth, or an octave. I think you know what I mean. And every time you get to the bottom, do your air squats, do it again, do it as a group. This can take an extra 10, 15, 20 minutes. Go as long as you'd like. Challenge your range, mix it up with different dynamics, and go on and carry on with that. And I will pause the video on my side now, and then we will come back with a third and final component of today's Tuba Studio class. All right?